You don't think about the channels first.
Okay.
Like the channels are just the how. And the who and the why are infinitely more important than the how. So the first thing that you should do is figure out your own superpower. Why do you exist? What purpose is your brand serving in the world? What are you the absolute best at that is going to change your customers or prospects' lives for the better? Because if you can't make the argument to them in a compelling way that's going to make them understand, then you're no different from your competitors, right? If you can't tell why you're better and different, then you must not be, right? Is the conclusion that many of them are going to come to. So I would say the very first thing is to start with your story. Understand what it is that you're uniquely positioned to do. And then once you have that, the next step, which incidentally is the next step of my supermodel framework that I talk about, is understanding your customer story. Who are your customers? Who is it that you're trying to reach? Whose lives can you make better and why? What's the transformation that they're looking for? And how does your product or service fit into that need? And only then should you think about the channels. Only then. When you know what your message is and you know who it's for. Then you can start to ask yourself, well, where do those people hang out? And that will answer your question of what channel should you pay the most attention to, or which channel should you spend the most resources toward. That is really the key. Is figuring out where and how to connect your story to every customer story. And that may be on social media, that may be through radio, that may be through direct mail. Most likely it's a mix of several different things, but you've got to make sure that your story is clear and is in alignment across all of those channels.